Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I want to talk about some stocks and Nasdaq stocks like Tesla. I want to start with Tesla, and after that, we want to check out some other stocks like Netflix, like Amazon, like Apple. So stay tuned. Let's see what what we have here. Okay. First of all, as you can see, I already draw some levels, some important levels in Tesla. If you look at it in weekly time frame, you can recognize and distinguish the important levels. As you can see, just consider it since last year. Doesn't It's not necessary if you it's not necessary you check out the history and for example from the beginning year. Yeah, it's a good thing if you have a look at it too, but for short term trading and for short-term investment, it's pointless. It's not necessary. Okay, if you look at it here, have a look at it. You can see first of all we had some reaction to this level, and it was hard to break at the beginning, at first, and then when the price break this out, made a higher level, and here become at this point the highest level, and we have some resistance here, and after that price had a correction at this level. This it used to be a resistance for the price, but now it at this point it become a support level, and then we have this major movement, and we stuck in here between these two levels. So if you look at it in a daily time frame, can see more details, and if you want to be more specific about it, you had this trading range here, and now at a higher level you see a trading range once again, and you can look at it in different perspectives. At this point, you might say, okay, this is definitely a bearish channel. We have a higher, we have lower tops and lower bottoms, so it's a bearish channel, and that's right. But this bearish channel is kind of inside this boundaries, and we have some boundaries, so it's and it evolved into a trading range after breaking this higher upper line and this gap. Now we can consider it as a trading range. So in a trading range, what we do is we buy at the bottom at this fair price, and we set it at top. But now we are somewhere in the middle. If you consider this one as your midline, we are in the middle. So it's not a good time actually if you want to buy for short-term trading. but for mid-term and long-term, it's always good to buy, because this motherfucker is gonna fuck. It's gonna fuck in the future, and Elon Musk. But don't be biased if you're a fan. If you're a fan of Elon Musk like me, if you're a fan of Elon Musk, don't let this affection, don't let this interest affect your analysis and judgment. So in short term, if you buy it at this bottom, you can make say 20%, which is a good money. It's a great money. And if you buy it here, you can make 8 to 12% profit. This one is a good too. So yeah, you can always buy it. And if you see this price, if you don't see this price fair enough, you can wait for a pullback at this level, but it may not happen, and we can't predict the market, and we can't predict the future. So if you're looking for investment, these companies are good. They are all good. Okay, what about the Elon Musk's enemy, Jeff Bezos? I'm just kidding. Okay, we have Jeff Bezos, Amazon, in this channel with this trading range actually, and in this trading range we have this bullish channel, which it broke this out and this one. Funny point is, in this Amazon, we might have a evolution into trading range. This could be your upper level line, and this your lower line, and you can buy at the bottom here or here and make let's say 6% if you take profit at this point, at this level, and if you hold it at until this level, you can make 12%, which is less than Tesla. This profit you can make, but yeah, it depends on your own strategy. But as I said, we have this trading range here. We have the same. It's funny if you interesting if you look at this. Point at this point, we had this trading range. We had price in a trading range, which I show it with this box, and then we had this breakout, and we had this impulse movement, which could make which was 50, more than 50, near 60% profit, which is significant and noticeable. And will it happen again? I mean, if it this pattern repeat itself again, can it be? Would it be like this? I mean, 50% profit after breaking this trading range up. I don't know, it depends on you, but as I said, in near future, as you can see, it broke a bullish channel, so we don't expect it to go up that much in short term maybe. But if you consider it as a trading range, yeah, why not? You can buy low and sell high, and you can consider a trend line for this leg, and after it breaks this up, you can enter the position. This one is your signal bar by the definition, based on according to some definition about entry point. This bar, this hammer, that could be your signal bar, and this breakout and this long bar here could be your entry bar. So if you're a scalper, or if you're a trader, you're a scalper, you can enter the position at this point after entry bar, and here you have this exhaustion gap, exhaustion bar, and if you ask me what the hell is exhaustion bar, you see, when a trend, when a leg is about to end and is near some area, support resistance area, it may make a long bar, big bar like this with big body, but after that we don't have follow through. The candles, the bars that they come after this big bar, they're not white too. They're not white. They're actually opposite. They're black, and we have a reversal after this bar, and that's why we call it exhaustion gap, because after this the trend won't continue, and it actually reversed itself. But we have the same candle, but in a different situation, like this one. We call this one measuring gap, because after that we have follow-throughs, and the trend continues in direction of this candle. It happened again. It happened all the time, and you have to be careful about that. If your trend, if the price is at some important level, you have to expect that, and you have it's probably an exhaustion gap, and after that you have a reversal. But if you're at the beginning of a trend like this one, it's not exhaustion, it's actually a measuring gap, because after that you expect the trend continues. Okay, what about